What was your experience when you heard about the attack on Pearl Harbor that started World War II?
When the Pearl Harbor happened, I can't remember if it was a Sunday or Monday, but I didn't know anything much about history because I was 15 years old in the ninth grade and we hadn't had a class in it. We didn't take a paper at home, so all we had were the radio reports that we got, and they were usually weeks late. But I knew who Hitler was. I knew he was a very bad man, and I knew he was trying to take over the world. And so I was didn't like to hear about that. But I knew my parents were very worried because my brother was 18, and so we were getting ready that morning to go down. It was a weekend. We were going to go down to Palm Springs, which was about 65 miles away, and it takes about 2 hours in the kind of car we had. So we all got ready to go down for a dog show because my mother and sister were raising Cocker Spaniels. So we got in the car and we were driving down. I remember we turned off the main highway to go into Palm Springs, and my dad had the car radio on. They were talking about Hitler and all that. But I had never really heard anything about Japan. I didn't know anything about Japan. I did know that they had a dictatorship because when one person rules and there's no other parties or no strong parties, that's a dictatorship. But I'd never heard who Hirohito was or anything. And so we're driving along, and all at once they said, "Newsflash, newsflash. It's the President of the United States." It was President Roosevelt, and he said Pearl Harbor was attacked at, I don't remember what time it was, early in the morning, but of course we were 6,000 miles away from Pearl Harbor. And so my folks stopped the car and they just turned around and we went home. Nobody talked, nobody said anything because they knew that my brother was going to be going into the war. That's it.